Hello, hello. Trying to get everything all set up for the stream. I'm actually slow today. Oh, that's not the button I want to push. I just muted everything. What happened? Oh no. Oh god. Undo. Please help. There we go. Does it not want to reckon? There we go. Oh, hey, look, you can see a cursor. All right. Let me refresh my memory on what's going on here. All right, Bow Wow. Shiny Entei. I actually checked on the Discord, and apparently, where's it at? I think it's in general. I asked about the Luster Ball. I asked if Entei's catch rate has been modified. Also, what's the catch rate of the Luster Ball? I just single toss captured Entei as a meme and caught it. I'm just curious what the odds of that were. And somebody said that they think that it has the same capture rate as a Pokeball, which that would be pretty impressive. But a moderator said it used to be, but in the current version, it has the catch rate of an Ultra Ball. So it's 2 times catch rate of a Pokeball, but still. Hey, wasn't actually trying. I was just tossing it just to toss it. And Bisharp. Looking snazzy. Absolutely my highest level Pokemon. It's a little too high level, truth be told. I'm a little bit over leveled. Honestly, I just want to use probably a 5 Pokemon team. I use Sharpedo for my water HMs. What are you holding? Quick Claw, right. You already have a good speed though. A lot of my Pokemon have speed hindering natures, unfortunately. I've got 3 of them with that. And as per usual, I've already got the hiccups. Wonderful. Let's close Discord. Oh, wonderful. I've already got bots in my chat. Let's go ahead and remove all these because fuck bots. Report all of these. I don't need to have some sexfind.info. Get out of here. Don't get me wrong. I'm definitely not for kids when it comes to my streams. I mean, if a kid wants to watch my stream, more power to you. Go to bed. It's 8:30. But it is definitely a kid's game, so I don't want to have these types of messages. So let's remove those, and we should be good. All right. Let's take the item off of you. And I'm probably going to give it to Bisharp probably because I think it's got my lowest, it's got the lowest speed. 96, 98, 99, 99, and 100 plus for my Lucario. I don't really plan to use Sharpedo in battle, so yeah, let's give Bisharp Quick Claw for now. See, black glasses, miracle seed. I don't think I have any dark type moves, maybe? I don't know. Quick claw. I do have some dark type moves. I guess I could give black glasses maybe to Flygon. I could give it to Bow Wow, but that's gonna be kind of effectively pointless. Bite isn't a very good move. In fact, if I'm ever going to send this thing into battle, it's going to either be Blaze Kick or Extreme Speed until I can get some, well, better moves. Alright, I learned Aura Sphere. Special fighting move, never misses. That's going to be quite handy, I think. Oh yeah, and I do have Crunch on this thing as well. Maybe I might give it to that one. Attack 133. 132. I still have a couple of candies as well, but I don't think I really need to use them, and I'm probably going to pick one or two up this episode. I know where there's a couple coming up here pretty soon. Let's actually give Soft Sand the Flygon whenever it learns Earthquake or whatever. That'll be useful. And Black Glasses, I will actually give those to Lucario. I don't think I have any Grass type moves. I don't think I have any Poison type moves. I'll call it good there. And as much as I kind of want to just go straight to the gym, fortunately, there's something blocking the way, so we got to kind of skip it for now. I wouldn't mind fighting you. I could do with some experience. Oh, I do have Dig. So I guess that's going to get a boost from the Soft Sand. And Dig is neutral against Roselia, Poison Grass. And of course, Poison Point. Experience for everybody. Well, Lord, yeah, let's switch out. But what do I switch to? Maybe Blair. Shockwave. Get rid of Wailord. Not really defensive, but it's got a lot of HP. Blair gets a level up. Way to go, Blair. Easy victory. Skip past you. Oh, right. Lava cookie time. I think there's a rare candy up here. I'll probably just wait to use rare candies until I'm at the Elite Four and then just spam them all, I guess. I don't know. It'll be a little OP to walk into the Elite Four with a whole bunch of level 100s. There's one of these has an item. There we go. I always forget which one it is. Oh yeah, this guy. You know, after playing as much of Pokemon Fire Red Rocket Edition as I have, it's kind of interesting seeing some of the characters in these other games as well. It's like, I know how much of an asshole you are. Steven is in the Red Rocket edition. Spoiler alert. I guess it doesn't really do any good to give a spoiler alert after the spoiler. Not really much of a spoiler, he happens to make an appearance. That's a really fun game, by the way. If you haven't played it, definitely check it out. Or if you want something to watch after the stream, I guess it's gonna be a lot after the stream. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna try streaming every night about 8:30, and then when I upload, I'll try to set the upload schedule to 8:30 a.m. So I guess every 12 hours, you're gonna get spammed about my channel. Sorry about that. I'm gonna take on some of these trainers down here and then go back to fight the gym. The gym in Fortree is not really difficult per se, it's just the flying types that they use, like Pelipper for example, are relatively bulky and have a lot of HP. So I don't want to deal with that, you know? I'm gonna get a couple levels. I'll try to get everybody up to about level 50. Take on the gym, head on to Lily Cove. Maybe check out the Safari Zone. Catch a couple Pokemon. Should be a lot of fun. Got a whole bunch of plans for this stream. And like for the first time in a long time too, I actually had a decent amount of sleep. I think it's because I got so irritable before I went to sleep. So I was just mauling and then slept and then just stayed asleep. It's like, I don't want to deal with anything right now. Just put me to sleep and call it good. For my state ID, for those who don't know, I'm from Utah and I moved to Indiana. And I've been still using my Utah state ID, but it expired about a month ago and I was not paying attention to that. I haven't had to actually show my ID for anything in, well, since I moved to this apartment actually. Like I had to show my ID for obvious reasons. But I haven't even taken it out of my wallet since then. But I was thinking in my head that it was going to expire this coming up February, because it was issued to me in February of 2018. The cargo is also learning Aurasphere. Okay. Not particularly great, because it's a special move and you're a physical attacker. In fact, I think I would rather keep Comet Punch. Even at 2 strikes, it would probably do more damage than Aurasphere. But I went to go to the BMV, the Bureau of Motor Vehicles here in Indiana. I always do that. I always push B when it asks me. Anyways, I went over there with all the proper paperwork, expecting to, you know, pay $9, get a new state ID for Indiana, get all my stuff situated, all updated. Only to find out that apparently there's different licensing divisions. Even though I actually called that specific office and asked if I can do that there, and they said yes, I go there just for them to tell me, no, actually, I can't. I think I have a rappel up. I do. These trainers up here are ridiculously strong, so I'm gonna skip them for a sec. Right, these guys are a little bit weaker. But yeah, I went there, they told me that I have to go to, like, to the other side of town, which, what is wrong with your face, lady? Your eyes are like drooping. I think she's having a stroke. Jenna, you okay? Damn. But with my temporary suspension thing at work, and I'm not getting any money from working, I'm kind of short on funds, so I have to lift because I don't have a vehicle of my own. And so I spent, I think it was like a $14 ride to get out there. And then I submitted a lift to go to the next place, only for my phone to die on me with 30% battery. Because it doesn't like the cold out here. So luckily the lift went through. And as soon as I got into the lift, I asked him if he could change my drop-off location to just take me back home. So in other words, I wasted like $30 just to be told that I can't do what I was told I could do. So for obvious reasons, I was pretty irritable. I definitely need to update my ID though, so I'm gonna do that. It's kind of weird because of my sleep schedule. I think it's a whole different day, but it's still Monday right now. I feel like it's a Tuesday. But yeah, Tuesday morning, tomorrow morning, I'm gonna head out to the proper location, get my ID updated. It's just kind of irritating because it's like I specifically called to ask and you said yes. That growl, why as level 40 do you still have growl? Seriously. Use an attacking move for God's sake. Bruh. At this point, I'm just raising my speed for nothing. I really don't mind spamming Dragon Dance, so keep growling all you want. Here we go, now I'm faster than you, so I can get ahead of your growls. Bruh. In fact, I'm just gonna... Okay, now you're starting to attack. This should take care of you. Think I'm +1 attack? There we go. By sharp level 56. I don't need that high of level, but thank you. And Electric. This one's different in this game. I think Electros, I think is the final evolution to this thing. And I was able to confirm that it's like electric ground or something like that, so I'm just gonna use Crunch, I guess. I'm still +1 attack. And like +5 speed. Level 48 for Entei. Bow wow wow. Blair getting up there in levels as well. Excellent. I'll just pack one more trainer. I'm really close to level 50 on my Flygon. This thing's gonna be a little bit behind the levels, I guess, because it was pretty low level compared to the rest of my team when I caught it. And it's also gonna be in a slower experience growth group because it's a legendary. I can just walk around that. I don't know why that's even there. Yeah, check my Pokemon. I don't need you to check my Pokemon. I can check my Pokemon all on my own, thank you. It's look who it is. Good old Poniard. I know for sure that you're weak to ground. Oh, you're trying to learn, or trying to use return as well. I wonder how that can be set in a ROM hack. When an opponent uses return, like how that damage calculation is actually set. I wonder if you can actually set opponent Pokemon to have like affection values and stuff. Or if it just defaults to 0. Lumbre, I'm just gonna switch to Bow Wow. Just for a little change of pace. Also, I can just use extreme speed and probably take it out. Or I'm gonna get flinched. One or the other. Hey, yeah, if you haven't checked out Fire Red Rocket Edition, that's definitely a fun game. It completely changes the way that you view the Kanto games, the Kanto like Fire Red and Leaf Green. It's basically the same game, but from the Team Rocket perspective. Like, you play as a Rocket Grunt, and instead of, like, you can still catch Pokemon, but instead of that being your primary way of getting Pokemon, you steal it from other trainers. And as you progress and the levels get higher and higher, it becomes like the Pokemon that you can still become like a little bit stronger. It's pretty interesting. Where you can only steal from like certain trainers though. You only steal from like kids and like really old people or something. It's kind of messed up, but it's still a lot of fun to play. Trying to learn Outrage. That's a pretty good move. And it is Dragon. But the problem with Dragon type moves, other than the fact that, you know, they're generally high power, and well, Dragon type Pokemon learn them, so you get stabbed. But it's only super effective against other dragons. Honestly, I would rather have my moveset I currently have. In fact, this is probably a decent enough moveset that I could keep this. Maybe replace Dig with Earthquake, obviously. But this moveset's actually pretty staple as it is, so I don't think I really want to learn any new moves. I would rather have type coverage than power. Sharpedo trying to learn Liquidation. Okay. No. Again, that's just going to be my water HM user. Delcatty. I don't really have to worry about Cute Charm. Why is my cursor showing up? That was weird. Yeah, fairy types aren't very effective against fire types. Nice try though. Blaze Kick didn't do as much as I was hoping, but it is raining, so. Oh, you just learned my extreme speed. Great. Luckily, I am faster than you regardless, so doesn't matter if you want to use it or not, you don't get to. Why does Delcatty look like it has a toilet seat around its neck? Lorenzo defeated. Here we go. I'm gonna grab this item and head back to Fort Tree. I can sell this one. I think there might be other like hidden items. I just don't know exactly where they are. See, I think I can ignore you. Grab this up here. Can't remember, are there berries up here or is there like rare candy or something? Berries, that's right. Aspire heals freeze. Not particularly useful. I have lava cookies. Full hills are relatively cheap. There we go. Yeah, even though I'm not going to be in the grass for a while. There's an item here? Revive. Let's get back to the grass and go the long way so I don't have to fight anybody. I want to get some gym badges, damn it. You know, we could pick up Flamethrower. Start a Pokemon attacked. I'm just gonna run, because you can do that. You don't actually need to fight them. Goodbye. Dawnstone. Oh, if you happen to have a male Curlia, there you go. They can get. Well, that actually like really messed up my speech. You can get a Gallade. Get it. Cool. I don't think anything can really learn that would be viable. So, I mean, cool. I have it. I guess. Yeah, why not? Like, I know Entei can learn it, but it's definitely a physical attacker, so it's not exactly worth it. Blair, on the other hand... do I want to teach it, though? This gets stabbed, this never misses. Electric, that's like my only electric move. And Ancient Power can raise my stats. I think I'll hold off for now, actually. Again, I do that every time. I don't know why it has to confirm. It's like I already said no. That's one good thing about the later games, is it doesn't have to ask you every single time. Are you sure? Are you actually sure? Are you positive? Just to make sure, though. Should a move be deleted? No. Stop trying to teach? Bro, I just told you to fuck off. There we go. Why does my cursor show up every time I go to mute my mic? Breaking immersion here. Nah, I'm fine. I was actually expecting another first tile encounter right there. Pokemon can show up in the grass here in Fortree. They're not strong. They're like level 10 or something like that. Still kind of annoying though. You have to use a repel while you're in the city. See, Flygon's up front. I didn't go to the Pokemon Center, but it's fine. I'm gonna give Mew a little bit of screen time. Mostly because it has a rock type move and an electric type move. It's gonna be pretty useful in this gym, I think. Although this thing isn't actually flying. Nor does it have levitate, by the way. I think it is weak to fighting, though. You survived that. You won't survive a second one, though. Easy. That's what you get for being named Humberto. You were just bound to lose. I'll fight you one at a time. Should be easy as well. Watch this guy sweep my team though. He's got 3 Pokemon. Let's go for Ancient Power. If I can get a boost this early on. Not that I need it. No boost. I actually legitimately hate Skarmory in this game. It's okay, not in this game, but in this game it's just spammed everywhere. And it has a move that just automatically inflicts burn no matter what. I don't know. I don't like it. It's just annoying to me. Get out of here. Like, a lot of the Hoennian forms for this game are really awesome. Just Skarmory, it loses its flying type. I don't... That's the reason why I like Skarmory. It's a steel flying type. Like, just that combination just actually slaps. Like, you can sweep a lot with that. Like Corviknight, for example. Kind of an OP mon, not gonna lie. Ancient Power, I guess. Kinda wish I had Ice Beam. Actually, I could get Ice Beam. Because Ice Beam, I always feel like you have to use Dive to get Ice Beam. Ignoring the Mauville Game Corner, of course, spending a whole bunch of ridiculous amounts of money to get it. But Ice Beam isn't actually in the dive section of the abandoned ship, so I could go get that. I could have the 3 elemental beams. Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, Ice Beam. I guess your special attack isn't terrible. I would still rather have Blaze Kick, though, to be honest. I'm pretty sure that has a higher burn chance than Flamethrower does. Maybe not, though. Maybe I'm just talking out my ass. Who knows? Everybody does. Everybody knows better than I do. You know what? I'm actually gonna look that up while I'm fighting this person. Let's pull up Bulbapedia. Ancient Power. Blaze Kick does have lower accuracy, though. That is a thing. Oh, that's what it is. It deals damage and has an increased crit ratio, as well as a 10% chance. Whereas Flamethrower is just a 10% chance to burn. Yeah, that's what it was. I knew there was something extra about Blaze Kick that was worth keeping it over Flamethrower, other than being a physical move as well, so it benefits Pokemon. Like, if you could somehow teach it a Flareon, that would be kind of OP. I'm not going to use Blair for the gym leader, however. Just use it to sweep out the trainers in here. Free experience. Easy. Flygon 51. And Altaria. That's a dragon. I mean, if I had Outrage, sure, but let's go with this one. Definitely a bonus to having the fairy type in the game. Actual dragon counters. Quite nice. And there we go. I always forget how to do these puzzles. And a forced double battle, which I always hated those. I'll put Bisharp up front and Lucario for the disrespect. You're gonna lose your flying type to fighting type. Lovers of bird Pokemon. That always sounds sus to me. Pelipper. Pelipper with Drizzle. Of course it is. Not that it really matters, but it just makes its own water type moves a lot more powerful. And annoying to deal with. Let's go for Comet Punch on this thing. And play rough on this one. Sorry about that, coughing fit. One downside about live streaming relatively shortly after waking up is I do still have a bit of morning voice. I did see a while back somebody had asked what morning voice was. Basically, it's something that, like, if you happen to sleep with your mouth open, which you shouldn't be doing because that can cause all sorts of problems. Like, it rots your teeth quicker, it gives you gingivitis, you can get respiratory problems if you just sleep all night with your mouth open, which I do because I can't breathe out my nose very well. I don't really have anything for these developers, dang. But because of that, it kind of messes up my throat when I try to talk. It's like having sand in the back of your throat. It's kind of weird to explain. And while I can still talk and while it's still manageable, it's just as it clears up, it's basically as gross as it is. Dried phlegm. Bruh, Protect needs to die. It's just an annoyance. But yeah, as it clears up, it like makes my voice crack. It makes me have coughing fits. Makes recording or live streaming a little bit of a pain, but it's manageable. I guess crunch on you, iron head on you, even though it's not super effective or anything. Oh, that actually didn't knock you out. I was expecting it to. I knew it wouldn't do a lot of damage, but I was expecting it at least to take out the rest of its health. Oh well. Watch it protect again and waste my turns. That is not a good move to use when you're at 1 HP. Get punched. And then he starts talking about a load. I don't want to hear about your load, guy. Let's see, isn't it something like this? Oh, you can see me from that far? I thought I had to be right next to him. Oh well. I saw my other Pokemon up front. Dang it. And no Ice Beam. I do have Crunch though. With black glasses. I can still 2-KO it. Crunch, crunch. Down goes Tropius. Bow Wow is now level 50. Everybody's all caught up. I get +5 to my HP. And trying to learn Flare Blitz. That's a good move. Okay, let's learn that. 120. It is basically just a fiery double edge. Oh, it got boosted in this. It was 90 accuracy, now it's 95. I'll get rid of Flash. I'm not going to need that again until the end of the game. Blair 54. I seem to know my stuff. Yeah, it seems like it. I'm just gonna go back and heal since I didn't heal before I came in. And the gym puzzle is relatively easy as well. Doesn't really matter if it has to reset. Heal me, please. I don't think I need to purchase any items, do I? Let's see. Got a bunch of repels and potions. Decent amount of revives. I think I should be fine. I'm gonna sell off some of these items, though. Just to clear up space in my bag. Way too many items. Don't need X items. I don't need an escape rope currently because I have dig. X item. Nuggets for money. Stardust. And I guess that's pretty much everything. I can get rid of this full hill. I got lava cookies and berries. I should be fine. I really don't care about the white flute. That should be fine, I think. I don't think I need to buy anything either. I should be set for a while. At least to Lily Cove. Let's finish off this gym really quick. Also, fair warning. I'm currently in discussions with the union for my job, and they might be calling me back, so if that does happen, I will have to go AFK for a little bit. I think I did that wrong. I think I have to do this one first, so I can come back down. And there we go. It's not too difficult. How do I want to lead this? I don't remember what she starts with, which is fine. I prefer it that way. I like a little bit of surprise. You know what? I've been talking shit. I'm gonna put you up front. Hello, Winona. Why did she wink at me? Pelipper. It was not a good idea to lead with Bow Wow, so I guess, oh, you don't have Drizzle. Well then. Going for Hurricane. Flare Blitz probably still wouldn't be good enough to use. I'll just extreme speed till this thing goes away. Why, though? And Pelipper's not particularly fast. And I'm also using extreme speed, so dropping my speed doesn't mean much. Like, I don't know why it would use Icy Wind. You survived that? Okay. Drop my speed again. Useless. I don't really care that I'm limited on PP either, because I can just switch and start using something else. Aerodactyl. Yeah, I'll switch. Bye, Sharp. Where are you? And Ironhead. Oh, you have Earthquake. Doesn't do too much. I'm significantly over-leveled. Dodrio. I think this has a different form as well. I don't really know what its typing is. I'll send in Blair. I know it's part flying, but I don't know what the other typing is. It looks like it should be like dark or ghost or something, but I'm not sure. I'll just go for Shockwave. Using Brave Bird. Which, by the way, that's the TM that you get from her instead of Aerial Ace. Which kind of sucks because Aerial Ace got a boost. And it's also a move like Shockwave where it never misses. Maybe that's why they changed it, but I absolutely prefer Aerial Ace because more Pokemon can actually learn that. And hardly anybody can learn. It's not affecting Dodrio. So you must be ground type. I was not paying attention. Let's go for Flygon then. I'm guessing you're probably gonna go for Brave Bird again. Oh, Bone Rush. Okay. Guess that was a good switch. Iron Head, I guess? I don't know. Yeah, more Pokemon can learn Aerial Ace, so I got the TM from her. I was expecting to be able to teach that, and it's like, oh, nope, none of your team can actually learn this, except the Merc Road that I started with. Hey, Xander. There we go, viewing my stream at work. I'm glad I can be an excellent distraction. I'll just send it Lucario. I think you're sending it Altaria, right? I can't remember. I wasn't paying too much attention yet again. Oh no, it's Tropius. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Bullet Punch. And Brave Bird. You're gonna hurt yourself. And Crunch. Bruh. Synthesis. I'll just crunch again. Eventually I'll lower your defense and then you can't heal it back up. There it is. You're trying. You're desperate as hell. I can see that. I don't blame you. You're facing my Lucario. But she's better than you. And a level I don't need. But thanks anyway. And Malarkey, that one's a fighting type. Maybe go for Bisharp. Maybe I can outspeed you. We'll see. And play rough. No, I went to bed early. I didn't get to read anything. I went to bed early because I was too irritable to focus on anything else. I did watch a couple of those TTS videos. That was a whole damn playlist. You didn't tell me it was a playlist. I thought it was just a whole video. But yeah, I watched a couple of those. They were, I'm not gonna lie, they're actually pretty funny though. Like how he was getting like all excited over the yellow guy. He's like talking shit about everybody. Oh my god, I love this yellow thing. It is so cute. Come to daddy. I just thought that was actually hilarious. Hey, we get the feather badge. My Pokemon up to level 70, even though my Pokemon are almost level 70 as it is. And TM40, which isn't that great of a move. Alrighty. Adornable. Should be getting a call from Scott any second. Here we are. It's kind of weird because you can technically skip that gym if you want to just walk around everywhere and not fly for whatever reason. But yeah, it's kind of weird that you can almost effectively beat the entire game up into the Pokemon League, and then you actually beat the gym, and he's like, I hear that you're finally rising through the ranks as a trainer. It's like, yeah, I literally saved the world. I just stopped Kyogre and Groudon. I caught Rayquaza. The understatement of the year, guy. Jeffrey. Still not good to have Bow Wow up front. I guess I should have healed. I have a tendency to forget to heal. Not that it really matters too much if I can just one-shot everything. You know, Vibrava's not a bug. Why does it have that? You know what? Flare Blitz, why not? One of the golden gems. I'd noticed it was like 7 years old. 7 years old with like 2 million views each. That's pretty much the mark of a good staple meme. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series. It actually kind of reminds me a little bit of that. It's like taking the lore and just bashing on it for the sake of memes. I love it. I'll stay in. An actual bug, weak to fire? Sure. And now it's probably a good time to get Entei out of the front. I don't really want to register this guy, but I don't have a choice. Oh, my team's really taking a beating here. Should I put Lucario up front? Yeah, I'll put Lucario up front. Customers. Let's use a few of these super potions since I got them. Hey, if Struedelmuffin ever happens to watch this live stream back, I have a suggestion. Make it so we don't have to keep exiting the menu every time we use a goddamn potion. You know what? Let's just look away. It's flashing lights. Look away. Here we go. I don't feel like walking all the way back. Heracross. Ooh, so tempting. Shuckle. Not as interested in. I don't want to even fight them. I'm just gonna run. Shuckle is a grass to rock type in this with Effect Spore. Kind of an interesting form. I don't hate it. It looks moldy. So it has that going for it, I guess. Patches. I probably don't even need to pick these. There's better berries up north. Hello. I think these are just used for Pokeblocks, but still. If you do contests, this is a good bunch of berries to grab. I think a lot of people just prefer to use the Pokeblocks for raising beauty of Phoebus anyway. Actually, I actually like the contests in Gen 3. And then I think that they ruined the concept of contests as the generations went on. TM11 Sunny Day. It's normally found where I picked up Flamethrower. Like, Sunny Day could be useful for getting rid of, like, rain teams. But nah. There's really only one, maybe two trainers that have rain teams. This looks different. I don't think we can go down there, though. Is that always there in Emerald? I don't remember there being a little pond down there. I'll just skip you. Pick up status berries. I didn't even get that meme. I mean, I received it, I just didn't understand it. And Justo. Let's see, she's the Viper lady, isn't she? I can still skip you though. I think there's an item over here. Maybe not. I thought there was. Zinc though. I'm gonna head to Lily Cove before I go to Pyre. Make it easier for myself to fly back to. If I remember correctly, it's a Carbos and a full restore. I don't really need to worry about those. Oh, you can catch Murkrow. I do like that Pokemon. I won't catch it though. In fact, I like Murkrow so much that on my other playthrough, my Murkrow is level 100, and it's still a Murkrow, even though you can probably evolve it into Honchkrow. But I just left it as a Murkrow. I like Murkrow. Bruh. Go fuck yourself. That snapping turning mechanic also needs to die. It's like, if I'm willing to sit there and wait 5 minutes for the thing to turn, then you shouldn't be able to turn again for another 5 minutes. Fuck out of here. Are there any electric dark types? If Luxray was to have a regional form, I feel like dark type should be like part of its typing or something. I should have just gone for Bullet Punch, oh well. I'm actually looking up if there are any. I don't think there is. I mean, there's a lot of Pokemon I don't know later on in later gens. But I don't think that there is an electric dark type. I thought maybe Zeraora, but no, that's electric type. Hydro Pump, I don't need you. Bruh, I'm just brain dead apparently when it comes to playing this game. I don't know how to push the right buttons. Breloom? I don't have any flying type moves, but I do have a psychic. Lots of experience. See, like that. She turned and didn't snap to my location. That's how it's supposed to be. I'm still looking at the if there are any electric dark types. Yeah, I don't think there is. That would be an interesting type combination. Like Mega Luxray, make it dark type. I always feel like dark types get kind of shunted in Pokemon games. There's still a move deleter. Even though we can delete any move that we want anyway. Interesting. Let's pick up the Pokeblock case. Don't have any interest in the contest at the moment. Every single time I do contests, I always start with the beauty contest. And then I end up using like a Wilmer or Swampert, just spamming Surf and Dive over and over again, and I always end up like winning. Every other category though, I actually suck at. Take a sip of my coffee. Good stuff. White chocolate. I don't even like white chocolate, but white chocolate and coffee actually pairs really good. But white chocolate by itself is ass. Actually, I think I would rather have the taste of ass, I'm not gonna lie. I really hate white chocolate that much. It's just so bad. But yeah, we put any form of coffee with it, it's like the most wonderful thing in the world. I don't know what it is. I guess my sister's watching this stream. Texting me, you win in a beauty contest? What? Hey, you know. Maybe I'm born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. I don't know. White chocolate is literally taking, it's literally skimming the fat out of the, like when you're making chocolate, you're pretty much just skimming the fat, adding sugar to it. That's what white chocolate is. Knowing that and just the taste and chalkiness of it, I can't eat it without gagging every time. The only way I can eat it is if there's coffee with it. And even then, it's like I can only have like one a day because it does leave a weird aftertaste in my mouth. Leaves like a weird grainy, filmy, yeah. I can still taste it. Fuck it, I'll pick up the item. White coffee, white chocolate, and chai. That does sound fucking amazing. I'm just so bitter that there's no decent coffee shops out here. We need better coffee shops. Chansey's gonna be pretty easy. However, that intimidate kind of sucks. But I should be able to just call him a punch and probably take you out in 1 or 2 hits. Play rough, should take you out. One hit? I'm a one-hit wonder. Wonderful. Trying to learn high jump kick. Ooh, that's a dangerous move. Especially when you're over leveled. 130 power, 90 accuracy. I mean, it's a decent physical fighting move, so I kind of do want to learn it. You know what? I'll do it. I got potions. I don't need to worry, I don't think. Even though, knowing my luck, it's a 90 accuracy move, I'm gonna miss every fucking time. We'll see. And everybody has a Pelipper because that's what happens when you play a Hoenn game. And Breloom. None of my moves are particularly great. Let's test out high jump kick, shall we? Let's see if I immediately lose. Probably so. Fuck off with protect. White chocolate is basically light cocoa butter, yeah. I take cocoa butter and press it to make sure that all the fluids are out of it. And then add sugar. That's, yeah, pretty much it. Like, add more sugar. When you think that there's enough sugar, add more because it's still gonna taste like shit. How much damage does this do on a flying type? I'm curious. It's not terrible. Agreed. The darker the chocolate, the better. I'll be sitting here snacking on like 70% like it's nothing. They have a really good 85%. It's like a organic chocolate. I can't remember the brand name, but it's actually really, really good. I'll be sitting there snacking on that while I'm working. That's good stuff. Let's go for strength on you. Why not? Cut you, not you waste any PP on that. Hiccups are back. Wonderful. Bro, this Pelipper hasn't done anything but just piss me off. Like, it needs to go away. Of all of the Pokemon, I don't get why a Pelipper would need to keep using Protect. Like, it doesn't really have any moves that are useful. Other, like, sure, you can teach it Toxic. I get everything can learn Protect, everything can learn Toxic, but bruh, when everything has Protect, it's just annoying. It serves absolutely zero purpose in a single player playthrough other than wasting time. Because it's eventually gonna fail, you're eventually gonna get through it. You're just burning your PP. Don't take that out of context. Oh, it's a revive. I thought it was a full restore. Mild regret. Let's climb the graveyard mountain. 99% pure dark chocolate. Oh yes, I would snort that like crack. What? I don't have any grass types on my team, do I? Damn. Guess I'm not gonna get Giga Drain then. But I will climb the tower for Shadow Ball. I did not come searching for Pokemon, I came searching for items. My team's good enough as it is, I don't need to worry. I'm so glad that that did not miss. Pretty sure that would have knocked me out if it did. I think I take like a quarter damage of the damage I would have dealt or something like that. But to be fair, I don't think Rhydon has... I could barely even turn and you already snapped. It's like when I was playing Unbound, I went to go pick up an item, and because the text was popping up and telling me that I moved the item to my bag, a character was able to turn in that instant and then wait for me to push A to get rid of the text so he could see me and fight me. Absolute bullshit. That's not weird at all. Thinks it's weird that I'll go for bitter, dark chocolate, or black licorice over sweet. I will do the exact same. I have never really had much of a sweet tooth until I turned like 28. Like, I would eat occasional candies here and there, but I always preferred the bitter foods. Like even now, the only time I go for sweets is if I'm eating like spice drops, for example. Like those have like a spice to them as well, but they're coated in sugar. And I will never turn down jelly beans or gummy worms. Those are my two main weaknesses. Tangrowth? Are you just fighting? I'll just use strength. I don't know what the hell you are. Barbed nests. High jump kick. That's super effective. I don't know what type it is. I mean, chocolate effectively kind of is wax. I don't really like chocolate too much just because I know how it's made. I don't like it. It throws, just knowing that it kind of, it doesn't really trigger my gag reflex, but I'm thinking about it when I'm eating it and I start chewing slowly like I don't want to have this in my mouth. Disgusting. Like, I don't care who you are, where you're getting chocolate from. It is absolutely impossible to have any piece of chocolate at any size without having some bug parts in it. I will never, never not think about that when I'm eating chocolate. Sorry to ruin chocolate for anybody watching, but yeah. Also, it's also pretty hard to get chocolate from a source that's not using slaves to make the chocolate, so that's also something to think about. I'm just gonna switch Lucario's getting up there in levels too. Bisharp 60. Let's go for Ironhead. And 61. I mean, I would prefer to skip a lot of these trainers, but so many of them are just mandatory. X scissors should make quick work of this thing. I don't think I can get any items down there yet until I start falling through the holes. Let's move my team around a little bit. Oh, do I want to put Blair up front? I use Blair quite a bit already. You know what? You're a little underleveled, even though experience gets split pretty evenly here. I'd rather just fight one of you instead of both of you. And I'm probably not going to be able to time it right enough to skip both of them. Vaults. Pretty sure I could just extreme speed all three of your Pokemon if they're what I think they are. They're all the Ralts line. Very weak defensively. I might go into the setting and turn off the experience to the whole party thing. Not even because I'm getting overleveled, but because it's obnoxious to have to keep spamming A over and over again after every single Pokemon faints. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Normally you only have to push it twice and you're good. For a quality of life ROM hack, there's a few quality of life improvements that still need to be made. That doesn't really affect me very much. Again, Fairy doesn't do good against fire. I wish that fire was super effective against Fairy, but we don't get that privilege. The struggle is real. I am so close to level up, just give it to me. And yeah, heaven forbid that any of your Pokemon level up during that, because then you gotta push A even more times. I'm just gonna turn it off. I think there's several spinners that are pretty easy to navigate around. That is obnoxious as fuck. Trainer snapping. Die. Bucket flare blitz. And take double damage. Don't really care though. Pretty beefy. And blaze kick. Good, it didn't miss. Got the crit, didn't need it. Taking damage, but I can heal up. Is that level? Doing pretty good. I think I learned... Oh wait, no, I just learned a move, never mind. I think I learned a move every double digit, like 55, 66, 77. Might be confusing that with other Pokemon though. I think Ho and Lugia are like that though. Maple spin in opposite directions. There we go. And Shadow Ball. Now the question is, can anybody learn that and still be viable? Mew could. Lucario can as well. I don't really have any special attackers on my team. Everybody's all physical. This thing's special, but I mean, my moveset's kind of good already. The one benefit for this though is it does lower my special, or my opponent's special defense, which makes these a little bit stronger. As much as I like Shockwave, I'm gonna probably get rid of it. At the very least, I have the TM so I can teach it again if I need to. I can just actively keep switching my movesets around because I have the TMs and they're reusable. Yes please. This place is teaming with ghosts. If I wanted to fight a bunch of ghosts, I'd be playing Phasmophobia. I think I'm fine. I actually booted up Phasmophobia for the first time in like almost a year. Oh, there's that Hex Egg. Yeah, I booted it up and having a lot of fun with the custom difficulties that they added. And then instantly died to a Deogen because it always knows where your location is and will always keep moving towards you, so you actually can't hide from that specific ghost. I guess the one ghost that you can't hide from, you have to just keep trying to loop it, try to run away from it. And the first thing I did was I hid in a closet. I'm like, wow, it's moving fast. Oh, it's getting closer. And it's killed me in the closet. Great. I do like that game though. A lot of fun. I just die almost every time I play it though, it's a problem. They have an interesting Christmas event where they have little cookies hiding around certain maps. And so if you can find all the cookies and add them to this little plate item that's in the game, you put the plate of cookies in the ghost room and the ghost can interact with it, and if it does, it says ho ho ho, turns the entire screen black, and then starts chasing you down and turns into a Santa Claus ghost. It's kind of funny. Nope, that's out of PP. Okay, let's fight then. You have literally 1 HP. Dez and Luke. What item is this? Dusk Stone. I'm pretty sure that's the item that you need to evolve Murkrow into Honchkrow, but yeah, it's just left my Murkrow as a Murkrow. Murkrow is good enough as it is. Like, I got all the way up to level 100. I haven't cheated. I didn't even buy any rare candies. The game just gives you that much experience. Will-O-Wisp. I think I have a level 100 Grand Bull, level 100 Armaldo. Actually, I can just pull it up. I have it on my phone. Let's see, on my team, level 75 Lapras that I'm leveling up, level 100 Armaldo, level 100 Murkrow, level 100 Grand Bull, level 77 Jirachi, and level 85 Linoon that I'm using as an HM user. You can get experience pretty easy in this game. Like, I was just maining my Grand Bull, Armaldo, and Murkrow. And then it's like, oh, I should probably have a Pokemon that can use HMs. Item here. Literally grave robbing. Just crime things. A Wingull. An entire mountain dedicated to ghosts and cemeteries, and you give me a goddamn Wingull? Bruh. Okay. Item here. I think there's one more gravestone up north. I think it's on this side. This one? Aha. I still remember. Hey, guy. Also, I fought my character in this game. Never realized how weak my team was. Like, it's alright, but with the changes to the game, it's definitely not... The team doesn't really hold up after all the time. Let's switch this thing out then. You know what? Flygon. And I guess I still don't have any moves that are really good. Dig isn't terrible. Stab plus off sand. You know, there's an interesting mechanic with Twister where I think it does, I don't know if it's that one or Gust, but it does deal, it deals double damage against flying foes. Poison point, okay, whatever. But I think Twister has the chance to make you flinch. I don't think I've ever once been flinched by Twister. But to be fair, who actually uses Twister? Besides this one grunt? Flygon get healed. Super potion up. And have to keep spamming A because it keeps leaving the menu, so I'm gonna flash the screen a little bit because this is ridiculous. Okay. I don't think any of these have any items. Pretty sure. Nope. We're good. Welcome back. And of course, there's a double battle that I gotta deal with. Not happy about that, but oh well. You know, it's kind of interesting. After the phone call from the union rep, she said that she was gonna file a grievance on my behalf and then get back to me. And she, I don't know if she meant today or tomorrow or what. That wasn't clear. What? Why the fuck is that super effective? No, like, actually, why is that super effective? I didn't want to switch, son of a... Summary. Yeah, you're fire type. Pursuit is not super effective. What the crap? that makes actually no sense. Like, what? That is there an ability that makes Pursuit for some reason super effective? Because that still doesn't make any sense. It better not be next week, because she specified that grievances like the ones that I'm filing now have to be filed within 6 days. And it's been 5, so she has to get back to me at least tomorrow. I'm actually gonna take a second here, and I'm gonna look up the information for this dugong and see what its ability is. Oh, for fuck's sake. Every time you open up a fandom page, it has like an entire thing that pops up on your screen that's talking about the new Wakanda movie. It's like, I see enough spam of this new movie with all the products that are coming out for it. I don't need to see this shit on my phone too, thanks. Dynamo, Tangela, Tangrowth, Pinsir, Maractus. That's actually a pretty good Pokemon. I was using that for a little bit because it's a grass fire type in this game. And it has a move called Kindle Seed, which is a fire type move, but it also adds the Leech Seed effect. Super OP. Gumi. Gumi is apparently a fairy type in this game for some reason. And it also evolves into something called Gulassel instead of the Goodra line. I'm not seeing any information on Dugong other than the fact that it's a water dark type move. Pursuit should not be super effective against a fire type. Pursuit is dark. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and call bullshit on that. By all means. Because you would have knocked me out anyway with a ridiculous Pursuit. You did clip it? Okay. I didn't know that you could actually clip on YouTube. Interesting. You're dark type, so X scissor. Even though I could get stabbed, I'm just gonna be disrespectful and kill you with a bug. Because that's what you deserve. That's what you get for using hacks. I can't even think of an ability that would make dark type become super effective against fire type. Like there's abilities like refrigerate or glaciate or whatever it's called. I think pixelate is another one where it turns normal type moves into same type attack bonus. Like it turns normal into fairy for pixelate, normal into ice for refrigerate or whatever it's called. But there should never be any reason for a dark type to change out of a dark type. I still don't know what this fucking Quillfish is. I think it's steel and poison though. I think. I'm gonna switch. Well, actually. I'll play rough that one. So Aura Sphere should be neutral, so should Psychic. Hopefully. Okay. So I think that is what the typing for that one is. See, that's the thing too, is like, at the very least, I can deduce what typing something is because it's changed. But I cannot for the life of me figure out how the hell Pursuit was super effective on Entei. when Entei has not changed its type. Sharpedo. It's pretty weak defensive. But yeah, fast, a lot of attack. And the ability sucks. Unless you got a strong jaw. Of course not. Beat both grunts, not too difficult. I don't want to join Team Aqua. You guys have weird uniforms. Also, I've seen what this guy looks like without his hat. He looks weird as hell. In fact, I think the rest of his team also agrees that he looks weird as hell. Him and Maxime. It's part of the post-game stuff. You can see them like they're on vacation after the fact. And they show up in their vacation clothes and they look weird. And like their whole team is like, is that you? Bruh. I don't have a Pokemon that can fly, do I? This thing can learn it. Actually, I have 2 Pokemon that can learn fly. And fly is also a pretty good move in this game too. You know what? I'll get rid of Dragon Dance on this thing. I'm pretty sure it has a speed hindered nature, but it's fine. I'm so ridiculously overleveled, it doesn't really matter. And I think I can fly from the top of here. Yes. Magma Emblem, so I need to head to Mauville. Change over my bike. I gotta say, I do like the fact that after you beat the Pokemon League, you can get both bikes. That is pretty cool. The Acro Bike makes this part a lot easier. Because now I just fly. Leverage. And now we get to head into the absolute worst part of the game. Healing. I'm kidding. I think everybody that's played Pokemon Emerald agrees that this is the stupidest, most boring, tedious part of every playthrough. Magma hideouts. I have some things selected that shouldn't be selected. Oh, it's the rod. Hop, 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 hop. Hello? Why was that? That was weird. Yeah, because that makes sense. Okay, I need to get off the bike. I hate riding a bike with the controller. It's so difficult when it shouldn't be. Honestly, that's my controller's fault. It's very stiff D-pad, and that's the thing that I use to navigate, because joystick isn't very accurate. He'll tell me if I beat him. Golly gee whiz. Press X to doubt. And to intimidate. Let's just go for Flare Blitz, why not? Set the dog on fire. Good times, good times. Poison thing. Don't like that because I'm pretty sure that can badly poison. I'd say no bueno. Oh yeah, they changed this around. So they made it so everything looks a little more lively and looks more realistic, which is cool. Like the tile set looks absolutely incredible and I fucking love it. But they also changed it so that way this is no longer a ledge that you can hop down. So to compensate for that, they added an escape rope right here, which is really awesome. Still makes it so it's still playable. You don't have to backtrack throughout the entire thing. Pretty nice. Camera ups. It would actually be good to switch into a water type right about now. In fact, you know, it's kind of sad when my HM user is the same level as the rest of these guys. Not very effective. And I'm pretty sure I outspeed you, so surf. Beaten by an HM user. Absolute rip. Yeah, you should concede. In fact, you should just go ahead and hand in your Pokemon, turn in your trainer ID badge, go home, call it a day. Right, there's two guys. Every time I play this, I always forget that too. Because there's one grunt that circles around machinery in the Aqua hideout, but there's two that circle around this one, and I always get them confused. This thing's easy to beat. You have like no defense. You're all HP and attack. Get wrecked. God, I hope that didn't pick up on the mic. That sounded like I just shattered my elbow. Jesus. Stretched and my elbow pops in. It sounds like I just snapped it off. Made a more refined clip and sent it to me. Oh, thanks. Phone's about to die. Sounded like my phone. Dying because it's at 30%, because that makes sense. You didn't hear it. Okay, good. It didn't pick up. Every once in a while, the mic will show on my OBS, like it'll peak, like it picked up a sound. But there's also filters that I have, so not everything that gets picked up according to OBS is actually picked up over the mic. Because I have my AC running, even though it's mid-December. My AC is still running, my PC is loud, so I gotta have a lot of noise suppression filters over everything. So thankfully a lot gets cut out, including a lot of background noise, because the walls and ceilings and everything in this apartment complex are kind of thin. So you can hear people walking around, you can hear people moving around outside my front door. Yeah, I gotta suppress quite a bit. Not to mention I'm somebody that's got a respiratory issue, so because my mic is relatively close, I don't want to be all the time and have that constantly get picked up. My left ear is burning. My left ear is burning. Hey, he just copied me. It's not like I've played Pokemon Emerald a bajillion times and have most of the dialogue memorized. Just randomly scream fuck. I have screamed expletives out of frustration over video games, and I've actually heard conversations go quiet before, so yeah. Just out of nowhere. Fucking hell. And then everybody's like, what's going on? ¿Qué pasó? Thankfully, I haven't heard any sus activities going on, thankfully. I don't really care to hear that. I heard enough of that crap when I was living with Jason. outing him live on camera. Hey, if you can... I shouldn't say anything, never mind. I'll just keep that to myself, I guess. Dude had a very active relationship with his girl. I commend him for it. But bringing her over, knowing that you have a roommate in a one-bedroom, I guess you can call it a house, where he took the front room and I had the bedroom. Thankfully, I have headphones and I could drown most of it out, but I was almost always aware whenever she was over because they are both extremely noisy. Doing something wrong somehow. The one and only grunt with the conscience. Hey, guy. No one interferes with us. Yeah, it's not nobody. I will interfere if I want. Awkward. Oh yeah, it was very, very awkward. And the thing is, I think he did it intentionally because he knew that I'm ace. So I think he's like, oh, he won't care. It's like, no, it's still, bruh, there's a time and a place. Because, like, the thing is, they would never go over to her place either. It would always be in the front room every time. But hey, they love each other. That was cool. More power to them. They have a very healthy, active relationship. I can't fault them for that. I should start switching my team around a little bit. You know what? I haven't used Flygon for a while. And you got Dig. That can take care of quite a few of these guys. Oh no, you blabbed about Groudon. Even though this is literally a part 2 game for Ruby and Sapphire, and Groudon is on the cover of one of them. Let's go for Dig. See, this is what Ursa Ring is supposed to look like. I don't know why Norman's was just a regular Ursa Ring. I guess it's because every Team Magma Grunt happens to have one of these, so they don't want to make it overly difficult and duplicated, I guess. I don't know. Soon, TM. Double battles! And of course, nothing new. Always the same thing, over and over again. Let's just dig. And I'm actually at a huge disadvantage because everything is not very effective. But I get stabbed. Still knocked you out. I think Ursa Ring should faint here. Maybe Bisharp will too. Nope, you were going for the other one. For whatever reason. Play rough again. In case for some reason this doesn't knock you out, even though it probably should. There we go. 16 levels higher. You were extremely easy to knock down. Get good, guy. Hold it right there. Yep, that's me. I'm the kid causing trouble. It's what I do best. Years of practice. Houndoom. It's a good pupper. It's a shame I gotta kill it. I like Houndoom. And confirm. Hey, shut up. Doug Trio. I don't really have to worry because your learn set is primarily normal and ground type moves, so you're not really much of a threat. And I outspeed you. I'm actually surprised. Even at 10 levels higher, I'm surprised I outspeed Doug Trio. Doug Trio's fast as fuck, boy. I can't remember if Electros has Levitate, but I'm pretty sure it does. So Dig is not going to be that great. I'll just go for Crunch. Lower defense, so the next one should knock you out. And you're also going for Crunch. Because you probably have a bunch of electric moves that do nothing to my ground typing. There we go. Mag Mortar. I can dig against you. It always kind of throws me off that even though my Pokemon has Levitate, it can still dig, which is fine. But then if the opponent uses Earthquake, it still misses because of Levitate. That's weird to me. If you're underground, you should still be smacked and destroyed by Earthquake, even with Levitate. But oh well. Max Survive, always useful. I don't think you can purchase those in this game. And this guy, probably gonna start with my Deanna, so let's put Lucario up front. Actually, I'm actually gonna lead with Blair for this one, because Blair has Aura Sphere, which is special, so I don't need to worry about my physical attack for that one. Shiny. Like I said, you don't have enough badges to train me. Hey, don't get mad at me because you're bad at the game. And of course you're gonna start with Ursaring. Luckily it is part normal type, so Aura Sphere is still gonna be most likely a one-shot. Hopefully. Of course it isn't. You couldn't just give me the high roll, could you? Ancient Power. If I can get the boost, that would pretty much mean that I don't need to switch. Nope. No boost. Typhlosion. Let's go back to Flygon for this one. Not that I need to worry about Earthquake. Poor Typhlosion. Absolutely nerfed. A shadow of its former self. See, I had to resort to Double Edge. He could have just Earthquaked. I'm just kidding. Pokemon Emerald's broken as hell. You can't earthquake a levitating Pokemon even if it's underground. I'll just go to Sharpedo. I've already confirmed I can easily take care of these guys. And Surf. Works for me. There has to be some reason. I mean, you're just trying to project, guy. I don't know why I thought there was an item. These little puffs of dust that come up, or I guess puffs of steam. For a second, it looked like the little sparklies that you can see as hidden items in Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet. And yeah, escape rope. Not that it matters, because I can dig, but I can sell this. Back to Jagged Pass. Then Fly, I think Clayport is next. We have to take care of Team Aqua. Blah, 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 nobody cares. Science is fascinating and all, but I'm just here to beat up some bad guys. Not you again. Don't mind me, I'm just casually stalking you around the world. Even though you can't really get into a submarine when it's already underwater, that would actually fill up with water and then destroy the entire submarine. But Pokemon logic dictates that that doesn't matter. So we'll just go along with it. And fly to Lily Cove. I'm definitely gonna heal up. I also need to use the restroom, so I'm gonna actually go AFK for a couple minutes. And I shall be back here momentarily. I have returned. Sorry. Let's bring this back, shall we? Cursor's probably going to be on screen for a sec. There we go. Let's fight you. Put Lucario up front. Hello, hello. And this is why people prefer to play as May whenever they're doing speedruns, because she has a whole bunch of extra dialogue about buying dolls and all the stuff that she likes to make purchases with. Whereas the guy just says, yeah, I went to the mart. Hey, you want a battle? Sexism in my Pokemon game? In 2022? Nah. You have a Crawdont. I was actually not expecting that. I'll take it. And a Raichu. I can dig. Raichu has like absolutely no defense, so this is going to be easy. If I remember correctly, Raichu would be her ace Pokemon. So level 50 is her highest level. Not even a challenge. Oh, maybe Espeon was hers. Actually, I'll stay in. I got a crunch. Huh. They're both level 50. Hiccups. Both level 50. I guess either one of them could be her ace. Maybe neither of them. Oh, she just has all three of the starters. The main starters, I mean. Wait, don't I have Iron Head? Yeah. Okay, I'll stay in, even though it's a fairy type. Also level 50. That didn't knock you out. And this is probably gonna knock me out. I survived. Oh my god. I didn't get any experience for that. Or did I and I just missed it? Huh. Tropius, I'll just go to Bow Wow. It is a grass type after all. Okay, I'm gonna actually watch to see if I get experience, because I was not paying that much attention. I thought I was getting it, but I don't think I got it for a Clefable. Yeah, I didn't get any experience. What the heck? I got gypped? What in the world? Game seems to be a little bit buggy in some places. I'm not sure what's going on here. Ursa Ring forms don't show up properly. I don't get experience from some battles. Pursuit is apparently super effective against fire types. What is happening? I don't know why I headed to the harbor. I forgot that's not where Team Aqua is looking... Actually, I don't need to walk all the way up there because they fixed this so you can actually walk normally. Like a normal human being instead of having to walk circles around the town just to get to the beach. I've always hated the layout of Lily Cove. Yeah, just ignore me, even though I literally walked right past you. And I can get through most of this without having to fight anybody too, which is kind of nice. Pretty sure it's this one. This one. That one. Skip the middle one. And there we go. I'm only fighting this because I'm curious if I get experience from this or if I just somehow broke the game. I gotta know, you know? Oh, you survived. Okay. Don't explode, don't explode. Okay, we're good. And you can't explode because you're stuck in a rollout. Of course I'm paralyzed. I should just be going for bullet punch so I don't take as much damage. But rollout is really weak from an electrode, so I don't need to worry. Especially since I resist. I get experience here. Mage just a bitch, apparently. I see. Nugget. Next to the ball. Freezing. And then middle. Right. And we're clear. I think this is the only required battles are here. Not counting Adam and Matt. My Tiana. I'm just gonna casually kick a dog in the face, don't mind me. I outspeed you. I'm paralyzed, and I outspeed you. Paralysis cuts your speed in half, so the fact that I still outspeed this thing is really sad for Mighty Anna. Paralyzed, son of a bitch. There we go. It took 2 more turns than it really needed to, but we're good now. Flygon's low in health, but I think I still outspeed you, so I think a single dig should take care of this quickly. Hopefully. Watch it have some bullshit like levitate or something. Swelling with poison. Gross. It does, bruh. Okay, seriously, actually, fuck this game. And of course I'm badly poisoned. Why wouldn't I be? You know what? I'm gonna sack Sharpedo. I know it's not hacks if you predict it, but this Quillfish having levitate is actually hacks. I have max revive. I'm gonna waste it. There you are. Just to be disrespectful, I'm gonna send Flygon back in and just beat the crap out of him regardless. Never mind, he's going for Pin Missile. I think I'm gonna be even more disrespectful and beat him with an HM user. Like, seriously, what is my luck this game? Not knowing the Pokemon's ability, and it happens to have Levitate when I try to use a ground type move. And then it also happens to badly poison me just enough to knock me out. And then it happens to get 5 strikes when it doesn't have the multi-strike ability, whatever the hell that thing is called. Holy crap, this thing's actually frustrating. Whatever that means. Pretty sure it just means it's gonna use toxic fume or whatever it's called. Try to poison this one too, but no. You lost to an HM user. Thing is, it doesn't even make it more difficult. It just straight up makes it obnoxious to have to face. Remember when Pokemon games used to be fun? No, me neither. Oh, this bitch. Ice Punch, I resist. And you can't freeze me because I'm already paralyzed. Get fucked. This should take care of you. And Sharpedo. I'll send in Blair. I don't have Shockwave anymore, but I do have Aura Sphere. Phone back to 40%, let's go! Yeah, it was so weird, like, my phone started getting all weird and laggy yesterday. Is that like, just north of 30%. And then I rebooted it, and it came back up and it said it had 29%. I'm like, okay, cool, that should be fine. And then I literally watched it go from 29 to 16%. And then the little notification popped up, and as soon as I clicked no thanks and opened Lyft, I selected the Lyft, typed in my address, and it went down to 3% and then shut off. I'm like, what? It took me like 2 seconds to do stuff, and it went from 30 to 0. Okay, here's the one guy that's circling around. He just ignores me. That's fine. I'm used to it. It's all good. Are these guys always here? I don't remember there being a double battle here. I'm gonna go back and grab the item I missed. Just to delay having to face those guys. Hey, don't mind me. I'm just ransacking your base. And now I'll proceed. Walk right past him because he's not paying attention. Sleeping on the job. Clueless about where you are. I have actually not only navigated with precision, I've even backtracked with precision. Bitch, don't doubt me. You only got one Pokemon anyway. And of course it's a Dugong. That fits. Bitch. Anyway, high jump kick. And X-Scissor. Rough skin, I don't care. You have Comet Punch. Sure. Of course you do. Like I said earlier, some of the Hoennian forms, absolutely amazing. Like, you know, Bisharp, for example. Some of them are just plain stupid, like Dugong and Coolfish. I'll just dig, why not? And then X-Scissor. Like, it's not even the fact that it's because I'm having to face him, it's just... Why even put Dugong in the game if you're just gonna change his form and then give him random moves when it was supposed to be a quality of life improvement only ROM hack? It's... I'm gonna use that until the day I die, I don't doubt. Like... I think it's mostly because I'm a little bit salty about the fact that a lot of people were requesting certain things for this hack, and the ROM hack developer was so adamant, mostly because there was no disassembly for the game yet at the time, like the Poke Emerald hadn't been completed yet. So a lot of it couldn't be implemented, which is fine. But now that it has been out and this is using the disassembly, instead of implementing those things that people wanted, he implemented other things that people were kind of iffy about. And personally, I think a lot of them were dumb changes, but that's just my opinion. That's just the opinion of some random dude. I'm only one person. There are several thousand people, I think, that are on the Discord that are playing the game, so one person not liking something doesn't equate to the opinions of everybody. That's fair. I always forget what type Dhelmise is. I think it's Ghost and Steel, but I'm not sure. I'll send in Blair. I can never remember types. Oh yeah, I thought you used Balance. I was actually gonna call hacks on that. I outspeed you, so I'm kind of boned. I'll just burn an Aura Sphere, I guess. That hardly did anything to me. That's a 100 power move, by the way, and it did only that much damage. Shadow Ball it is. Shadow Sneak because you're a coward, okay. Yeah, should... Oh, it doesn't take care of you. You're beefier than I thought you would be. Shadow Sneak again. You obnoxious little twerp. Get bald. Wait. Huntail. What the hell am I supposed to do against a Huntail? Luckily, it's more offensive than defensive, but still. Liquidation does nothing to me. And Blastoise. Of course you got a Blastoise. It probably has Ice Beam. I was going to switch into Flygon, but it probably has Ice Beam. I'm going to stick with Bisharp. Problem with Blastoise is it's got lots of defense. So I might even need 3. I don't know. I am 10 levels higher, so we'll see. Oh, wow. I did a lot more damage than I was expecting. I was expecting it to struggle to make it to halfway, but it did better than I thought. Ooh, crit. Like, what happened to his mustache? He has a mustache in his sprite. What happened? And now we can leave Lily Cove. It's about damn time. Yeah, I get it. I accidentally double tapped A. You can stop talking to me now, guy. I think I can pick up this. See, I know this place like the back of my hand. You can't confuse me with warp tiles. Come on now. I'm gonna go back and heal. Now we can head off to Moss Deep. And there's quite a bit of Moss Deep too. And Moss Deep actually looks really good. I like the way that they designed that island. Do you have anything interesting to say? A berry suits you to a T. He just gives me a Petra berry. It's not like I pick up 5 of those every time I come across a tree, but sure. Thanks for wasting my time, guy. And because we're on the water routes, and the water routes are obnoxious, repel it is. I can't skip one of you, apparently. Swimming all by your lonesome, it's pathetic. Yeah, well, you should probably teach surf to your Gyarados, and you won't have to worry about that. Then you can be half naked in the ocean with your Gyarados. I don't know why you would, but you could. And it has Earthquake. Sure, why not? I'll send in Flygon because it's probably gonna Earthquake again. Let's outpredict it. Missed Levitate. And go for Crunch here. Drop Defense, not that it's really necessary. Although, you're gonna take Recoil and knock yourself out because you're dumb. Haha. They said that I got 2154, but I don't think my level bar actually increased. I think something's wrong with the game. I think something is actually wrong here. I'm gonna test it with this guy really quick. And I'm gonna pay closer attention to this. I feel like Flygon isn't getting experience for some reason. Okay. Switch. So Lucario and Flygon should both be getting experience. I wonder if, because I switched the experience gain to single, it forces it to only work for one Pokemon. Like that's, I guess technically a bug. It's more of an oversight. Okay. Pokemon faints. Lucario gets experience. And even levels up. Flygon gets nothing. So they broke the experience mechanic just to make it so you can get the experience all effect that's in later gens. Yeah, that's absolutely buggy as hell. Okay, so I'm gonna stay in with Flygon then. See if Flygon actually gets experience. Because I'm pretty sure you're not holding the Hex Egg. Just to make sure. Yeah, you're holding Soft Sand. And let's go for Fly. Get out predicted, my guy. Watch it use it and successfully use it. Yeah, you tried. Get fucked. And crunch. Critical. Pokemon faints. Flygon is broken. For some reason, Flygon is just not getting experience. Which kind of sucks because I would like this thing to be leveled up significantly so we can learn Earthquake and beat the shit out of other teams. But yeah, that's kind of a disappointment. I may have to report that. And by I may have to, I'm going to actually do that right now. Bear with me. Let's see. Bug reports. Oh, cool. Some things seem very broken in this game. The only way I can really describe it is by linking my stream, so I'll do so after with timestamps after I end stream. But Flygon gains no experience after battle. Pursuit is super effective against fire types for some reason, and May gave no experience in Lily Cove. Those are the things I've noticed so far. And I've only been streaming for 2.5 hours. You know, I might as well just take on the gym. Might as well. I don't need any repels since I'm in town. Who's gonna be good in this gym, actually? Lucario's gonna be decent. All the psychic type moves are gonna be neutral, but I do have Crunch. I also have Crunch on this Pokemon as well, but it doesn't get any experience for some reason. Blair's got Shadow Ball and is psychic, so it resists. This resists, but I don't really have any moves that are gonna be particular. I guess X-Scissor is good, but Bug is also not super great against other types, so if there's any dual type psychics, then I'm kind of boned. You know what, since Flygon's currently broken, I'm just gonna set it like this. But after this gym, I'm probably gonna end stream, which means I'll start tomorrow probably with the Magma event at the Rocket Center. I'll also be able to catch a whole bunch more legendaries next time, probably, as well. Because we'll be able to have access to dive as well as waterfall. We'll have dive by the end of this episode. Or no, I guess you don't get dive until after. I guess it's not really an episode, but live stream. But we get dive after the magma event. And then we get waterfall after the 8th gym. I guess before the 8th gym. But still. Can't use it until after the 8th gym. But once we have dive and... I guess I'll just... Why not? Once we have dive and waterfall, though, we have access to a whole bunch more. Pretty much all the legendaries. I don't think there's really any legendaries that are post-game only except for the Lati line and Kyogre and Groudon. Like, you can even get Rayquaza before the Elite Four if you really want to go back to Sky Pillar. If you want to struggle with the Mach Bike puzzle, then more power to you. I don't know, should I do all the legendaries? Like, I'm tempted to, but I don't really care too much. Like, I wasn't even gonna use legendaries on this team, but Mew ended up not being an HM slave at last second, and then I accidentally shinied this thing, so I figured I might as well. At the very least, I can show off where the locations of all the legendaries are. And I wish I knew why Flygon didn't get any experience, though. Because everything else on my team seems to be getting it. I think so, anyway. Let me check. Lucario and Blair should both be getting experience here. Lucario and Blair both get experience. So yeah, I guess Flygon's just broken for some reason. That's weird. You're really not that strong, though. Although you do have a Gallade. I can commend you for that. But you're gonna die, though. Oh, impressive. Down goes Gallade. And level up. Much appreciated. Plus 4 attack, 166. I'm doing pretty good for myself there. For a Steel type, you don't have very good physical defense, though. I guess I gotta do this. Oh, right, she faces me. I was not even paying attention to her, I was watching the people on the blue tiles. It's just a Haunter. I can crunch once, call it a day. Literally eating ghosts for breakfast. I don't know why I did that. Spent all that time spinning people around and I messed it up. Okay, that one's good. And you really don't have to face them because you can just go back on the tile. There we go. I think I want to do this. It'll go right through you. I see what you did there. I don't think purple really needs to change. I don't think that's really necessary for getting through the gym. Just avoiding trainers. Psychic Macy, 1 Pokemon. You're going down. Especially Zatu, you're not very good defensively. I was gonna say physically defensively, but I think your special defense is also pretty weak. Decent speed and HP, pretty decent special attack, and physical attack. Pretty weak overall, though. For how difficult it is to get to, not to, the pre-evolution, in pretty much every game that it's in. Not really worth the Pokemon, to be honest. I can just skip all this. No, I gotta hit this a few more times again. Here we go. Kate and Liza. I'm gonna make sure my Pokemon are actually good. I'll heal up. Why not before I save? Do that one. And sure, I'll heal up Mew as well. And save. I like spamming A and then just watching their faces slightly change, because they're basically the same sprite with different hair. Yeah, I'm not saying they're lazy. They are twins after all. But I have never actually met twins that are so physically identical that you can't tell them that much apart like that. There's always some sort of difference between them. Once you know the difference, it's easy to spot. Like with my younger siblings that are twins, one of them has a slightly discolored bridge of the nose. It's like a little blue line that goes across the bridge of their nose. And they also, personalities obviously are an easy thing as well. But one of them is more lively and bright, I guess. The other one is kind of more quiet and shy. And they look that, if that makes sense. One of them looks like they're the shy one. The other one looks like they're the outgoing extrovert. Actually, I just realized I haven't seen those sisters of mine since they were, I think, 6. And they just turned 18 this year. I haven't seen that side of my family in a long time. Yeah, they're identical twins. I mean, that's the thing with twins is you either have identical twins or you have fraternal twins. Fraternal twins literally just means twins that are not the same gender. Yeah, they kept trying to contact me too. And so when I think I tried to friend Kaylee. And yeah, I think she contacted me and I had accepted, and then she said that I needed to unblock James. And so I said, no, and I'm also blocking you now, goodbye. It's like, you're not gonna sit there and try to coerce me into changing who's friends with me and who's on my block list. Get out of here. And ever since then, I just went through, I specifically searched up every single one of them and blocked them so they can't even try to contact me anymore. As messed up as that sounds, it's a pretty fucked up family on that side of my family. Not even the kid's fault. It's my dad. He's legitimately a psychotic nut job. Sky uppercut. That's actually pretty good. 100. It's weaker, but it's got better accuracy and no risk to it, so I'll take it. Not to mention you can also hit flying foes, so that's a plus. Absolutely fucked up. And I guess that was the end of Blair's moveset. Blair no longer can learn any new moves. By level up, I mean. Still got TMs and HMs though. Bro, I just deleted my Facebook. I stopped giving a shit. It wasn't even so much my, like, that side of the family or anything. It's just everybody on there is just so damn toxic. It's like even as toxic as I can be sometimes, intentionally or otherwise, even I can't stand it. That's weird that he was doing that. If he was trying to guilt you into that. Because like, he even understood that I don't give a fuck about anybody over there. And he was the only one that was willing to stay in contact with. The only reason why I unfriended him is because his political views are absolutely fucked. He's a massive Trump supporter, so I couldn't deal with any of that. Everything he posted was, if you're not voting for Trump, then you're just a commie, that kind of bullshit. It's like, okay, well, support whoever you want, but no, trying to say that somebody is anti-American for literally exercising the democratic right, like, that's just absolutely brain dead. What a cheerful note to end the stream on, though. Let's just go ahead and trigger this really quick. Cool. Yeah, they changed the music, they changed the layout. This whole island looks beautiful, sounds beautiful. This is pretty much where I just like let my game run for a little bit while I'm just doing stuff in the background. Music is really good, it's nice and peaceful. Gets me in a nice relaxing mood. Black belt is an item you can pick up. I just discovered this yesterday. Trying to surf around. I was trying to find a Manaphy. And then I came across this little dude. Other kids make fun of me because my dad is always punching the sand on the beach. That's why I hide up by myself here. Thanks for not making fun of me. I mean, not to your face anyway, but thanks for the item. Trying to get you into talking to Liberty and Kitchen. Oh. Bro, I'm so mad at them too. I'm actually okay with never speaking to them again. They are fully aware exactly of what James is and who he is, and they still went out of the way to do that. As fucked up as it is, because they literally raised me, I am okay with never speaking to them again. I'm that type of person where if somebody is really going out of their way to be a shitty person, I don't give a fuck, you're blocked. I would rather just not deal with you as a human being than have to try to coerce you into apologizing or making amends. Because if you have to be coerced into that, then you really don't give a shit, so I don't give a shit about you. That's my view, and that's a hill I will happily and proudly die on. Voyage on a ship is fine, but it's better to use surf. I agree. Anywho, I got a whole 2 badges. This guy, it's pretty cool, but I can't do anything with him until after the events in here. And I've almost been streaming for a whole 3 hours. But I've had a lot of fun. I'm now at 7 badges. Everything's looking pretty good. Next stream is going to be 8th badge, and I'm going to have a whole bunch of legendaries, probably. At the very least, I'm going to point out where they all are. Thanks for tuning into the stream. As I was saying at the beginning of the stream, I'm going to try to do streams at 8:30 p.m. every day. And when I do my uploads, I'm going to try to do them for 8:30 a.m. So in, I guess, 9 hours, be on the lookout for a new video coming out. I've been playing the Pokemon Fire Red Rocket Edition. Episode 2 coming out. That's a lot of fun. I would stream that, but it's definitely story driven, so it's a lot of talking. And when I'm streaming, I'd rather just talk about whatever instead of just 100% focusing on the game, and I can't really pay attention to chat or anything. But that's gonna do it for the stream. I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care.